I love the Game Boy Horror logo. I like that they made a logo just for it.
That's horror. Great. I always wanted to have a Game Boy Color as a kid.
I still do.
You still want one, or you still have one?
I have an Advance. Like, I have an SB and a Micro, but I'd like to have an actual... Just, I don't know, they look cool.
Yeah. I always wanted Nintendo things when I was a kid. For some reason, I just,
Nintendo things are small.
They're nice. Yeah, I really wanted a Game Boy Color. I remember the first time I saw somebody holding one, and I was like...
Oh, yeah.
Is this the future?
I remember when the DS first came out, and they were playing those mini games on Mario 64 DS, like the one with the slingshot and everything.
Yeah.
And being like, whoa, you can just touch it. That's crazy.
Yeah. The DS was the first one that I got.
I got a DS Lite when that came out.
Yeah, that's the one I got too.
Not the original.
The original one's like a weird, like, fucking block.
The original one does not look good.
Yeah.
Compared to what we have now.
My parents... It was a Christmas gift for my parents. I was a kid, and I got the Lite, and my brother got the original version, only because my parents wanted us to have different things. They were just like, we'll
give your brother the shittier one.
Yeah, right. They didn't know that. They were just like, it looks different. Let's give him the other one.
Was the screen bigger?
It was
I don't know
slightly
what the difference
bigger.
was, other than it is smoother.
The DS itself was obviously bigger, and I believe
it had a better battery life. I don't know.
This is also true.
The power button wasn't stupid.
Yes. Yeah. I forgot about that. Every now and then I'll check out the DS Lite, and it's just like, how the fuck do I... Oh, I gotta...
Yeah.
That weird slider.
I forgot about that, too. Because, I have the original 3DS. I don't have a new 3DS, or a new 2DS, or a 2DS XL, or a new 3DS XL with Amiibo support.
Or the all-new XLR.
Or the new 4DSR.
Camry LE.
Oh shit, that one hasn't been announced yet.
Oh god.
Reggie, don't sue me.
Reggie, man, listen, we're sorry.
I know you watch every episode. The original 3DS is so clunky looking compared to the new one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I kind of want a new one just for that. Also, it's a bigger screen.
Yes. Oh, man, I can't go back.
Also, my R button's a little wonky.
I thought you had the XL.
No, mine's the 2011 original. Yeah, it has the Triforce on it, the Ocarina of Time.
Oh, no, yeah, I wouldn't get rid of that.
If I get a new 3DS, I mean, I'm not going to sell
It'll have to be
one.
The Legend of Zelda limited... Oh, not limited edition, but version.
I'd like to have... Because, playing the new Metroid and you have to use the R button a lot, mine's kind of wonky. And you got to really click it, and it'd be nice to just not have to deal with that. Yeah. And also, I can't download Super Nintendo games. Makes no sense.
Yep.
That a normal 3DS can't handle a Super Nintendo game, but a new one can? I don't get that. Their excuse was well, it doesn't... The old 3DS doesn't handle the SNES games just exactly the way it should. It's like, what?
Sounds like some old bullshit.
But it can handle new 3D games.
Yeah.
I don't get it. There's a secret cheese.
Secret cheese.
There's secret cheese.
I was
in this
not
game.
fast enough to catch that mouse.
Oh, you've gotta be ready.
I wasn't ready for how fast it was gonna.
And their movement is pretty much unpredictable.
Book it. Yeah.
I miss out on half of them even when I find the cheese. So.
Yeah. Oh, so this is the first.
It's the first
dead family member.
Yes, the father.
Yeah.
In Area 1, you trap an entire family.
You torture an already dead family who were just minding their own damn business.
My own damn business.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Nah, fuck them. They're probably shitty people. Especially the baby.
Especially, yeah, the baby's the only one I can say was going... I'm glad you're dead. You would have turned into a new Hitler.
Anyway, what's on that list?
Well, horror movies.
Oh, yeah.
We
mentioned that and then never...
Well, I wanted to kind of retouch it, but have you watched any horror franchise movies or just horror movies that you enjoyed?
Well, I just shoved a bunch of Myconites in my mouth. I really like The Shining.
Yes.
And I like, I just remembered this the other day, Cabin in the Woods is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I like unconventional stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's funny that you mentioned Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Because Cabin in the Woods is pretty much like
more of a thriller.
More
Really.
I was gonna say a parody. It's not really a parody, but it's like
it takes with the genre.
It plays with genre and the tropes that it's in it, especially Evil Dead.
I'm not gonna. I mean, everyone probably knows, but I don't want to spoil the twist about Cabin in the Woods. But I really like the trailer. I don't remember the trailer spoiled what the twist was either.
No, it didn't. But it like
I would have loved to see that in like the theaters and just being like completely thrown off.
Oh yeah,
halfway through.
If you've seen not Evil Dead, if you've seen Cabin in the Woods, the ideal way to show it to your friend is like not tip them off.
Yeah.
If they don't know anything about Cabin in the Woods, or if you don't know Cabin in the Woods,
don't look up anything. Just watch it.
Yes, absolutely.
You'll be very surprised.
Yes.
What happens.
Probably one of the most interesting twists I've ever seen in movies. I don't think I've seen another movie that wasn't a comedy that like completely flipped the genre.
I was gonna say, because you said comedy, The World's End. I watched that, the Edgar Wright movie. I watched that with friends who had never seen the trailer, because the trailer kind of spoils what it's about. That movie is a completely straightforward, normal movie for like 50 minutes, and then suddenly it gets weird.
Yeah.
And like, if you don't know the movie's out, and you're not expecting it, it's gonna throw you off so hard. So that's another one. If you want a really funny and weird movie, watch that one. That's great.
Horror movies. So yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just don't want to veer too off track. I like a good horror movie. Only problem is there are very few and far between.
Yeah.
The Scream franchise is probably one of my favorites because it's another one that like plays with the tropes.
Oh yeah.
It's not that I just love that one thing. It's just I also love Scream, and it's
the
so.
act of Scream.
You know what this is another thing that I wanted to talk about is I really love self-aware movies.
Oh yeah.
Like the comedies
that do it right.
Yes, the comedies I love are ones that know that they're comedies and get stupid because of that fact. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if James will even agree with me on this one. I love stupid comedy movies because if you're gonna be funny, like fucking go
all the way.
Go for it. Don't Spider-Man Homecoming me with a bunch of like quirky.
Go full on dumb.
Just be stupid. Have you seen not Kung Fu? Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle.
No, but I've heard about it.
Kung Fu Hustle is stupid. But it's like so Looney Tunes, like you don't know what they're gonna do next, and like once you see Kung Fu Hustle, you'll know what I mean by Looney Tunes. There's literally a fucking Roadrunner chase scene.
Yeah.
Where their legs turn into the Roadrunner thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, have you ever seen UHF, the Weird Al movie?
No, but I want to. But that's exactly.
It's another movie that just goes full stupid.
Yes.
But it's really fun.
That's the level of self-aware I'm talking about.
For those who don't know, that's a movie made by and starring Weird Al, where he gains ownership to a TV channel, and then for some reason he has to make all the shows himself. Yeah. Which doesn't make sense, but yeah, okay. And so, yeah, it's pretty funny.
But now I'm getting off track. I'm talking about horror movies.
Yeah.
Scream's great. I love Scream.
I like, sorry.
Go ahead.
You're getting, like, visibly really frustrated in this footage because you can't get the, like, flashlight to work.
Oh, yeah, because I'm, like, fucking aiming at the ceiling, and then... and she's like translucent, and I'm like supposedly behind the mirror, but I'm obviously flashing at her.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You got it. She dropped her key. Ooh, here's the key.
But also, The Evil Dead is one of my favorite franchises ever. And this is... I'm sorry you have to hear this again, but this is for the audience.
I sure hate hearing your voice, but... Go on.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about The Evil Dead. So The Evil Dead is one of my favorite horror movies ever, and I think you should probably watch it.
I should. I know I'd probably like
because it's worth it. One, on the first hand, a lot of very good practical effects. Mm-hmm. Just like what they do in the first one is like very very impressive for just a handful of people, and like the budget of like a ham sandwich, you know?
Yeah.
And it's very impressive what they do. And the first one, okay, so I talked about the movies in our original recording, but I'm going to try to explain it a little better.
Yeah.
The first one is just like an honest attempt at a horror movie. Mm-hmm. And it is that. And it's actually pretty scary. The second one is a remake of the first one. Mm-hmm. So now it's a retelling, and it starts to get a little silly. With like claymation, there's a claymation monster in there. It did not age well.
Yeah, I bet.
It did not age well.
It's funny, a lot of like stuff that a lot of old movies, it's like claymation stuff instead of CG. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to see a movie like today just do like claymation stuff instead, and see how that would look.
That would be good. Well, Wes Anderson, but I know how you feel about Wes Anderson.
I like him. He's fine. Anyway.
Oh yeah, so the second one is, I feel was only made so they can make Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness is so stupid.
Yeah.
So it's a horror movie with a bunch of college kids that's just going to a cabin for the summer. Uh-huh. And then in the second one, he has to chop off his arm and replace it with a chainsaw. And
he has to.
He has to. Because his hand is infected with evil. So he so he cuts his hand off so he doesn't become possessed. Mm-hmm. And then, the most tactical thing you can do is just stick a chainsaw on your arm.
I mean, yeah.
And then...
it's a tool and a weapon.
By the end of the second movie, he's transported through time. And now he's in... I don't know if you know about this in Evil Dead. An army
I think you showed me the trailer where he goes back in time.
Yes, he goes... He's forced back in time through the Necronomicon. And,
of course.
And now he's in ye olden King Arthur days.
Medieval times?
Yes, and he's got a...
Ye olden.
Yeah, so he's got, like, his car's taken along with him. His car doesn't work. And, like, he has a sawed-off shotgun, and he calls it his boomstick.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, so Ash's character changes, like, a whole lot in Army of Darkness. Mm-hmm. He was this nerd before, and in Army of Darkness, now he's, like, spitting out one-liners like, "Hail to the king, baby."
Yeah.
And he's such a different character.
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem. Yeah, I feel like Duke Nukem was probably inspired by Ash in some way. Yeah, I just really love Army of Darkness. There's like action sequences now. And yeah.
Oh, so you're fighting the
now I'm fighting
fucking baby right now.
Yes, which I thought he was just gonna...
You thought this was just gonna be the fight.
I thought this was gonna be it, and James was already hyping me up, so I was getting a little worried.
Oh boy, you don't even know.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to... Well...
This is the first, like, real boss.
Yeah.
There's only 4, like, real bosses, one for each area. Mm-hmm. First one's a fucking baby. The other 2 are a lot cooler looking. Mm-hmm. Or 3, rather.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's have a look at that list.
Just a quick check-in on the game.
Oh, he's spinning now. I forgot the baby can attack you before the actual, like, fight begins.
Yeah.
Because I always, like, knock him out with a ball, like, immediately.
I don't know if we can really talk about this one. I just put it on the list because I remembered we talked about it.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the setup was. I was just saying I have no interest in smoking ever. But,
okay.
But I walked by somebody who was smoking.
I remember.
Yeah. And I got like incredibly nostalgic.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah. And we both feel the same way about this, I think.
Yeah, because I had an aunt who she died like really early 2000s, but she smoked all the time. And no one in my family would really smoke like since then. Mm-hmm. So yeah, anytime I smell like cigarette smoke, it's like nostalgic.
Yeah.
And also bad for your health.
Bad for your health. Good for my feelings.
For my memories.
Yeah, for me, it was my great-grandmother who also passed away from smoking as well. I don't know if it was...
Yeah, it's same for me. Like.
Yeah, and so...
no one smokes.
Yeah, right. But like the only time I'd ever see my great-grandmother was whenever we were going to like Thanksgiving, like big events. Which she wasn't the only one. There were others. But like a specific memory that brings up is like all of my musically gifted family members would hang out in the garage, and like everybody brought their guitars and everybody's smoking, so they're just like playing music in the garage.
Oh yeah.
And that is a very strong memory I get from cigarette smoke. Still wouldn't touch the stuff, but
yeah. I'm not gonna smoke. I'm not gonna try.
You don't need to. You don't get anything out of it but an early death.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the baby takes you to another fucking realm.
Oh yeah, he takes you to the baby dimension, which where he is stronger.
Oh yeah, so I just remembered we talked about Ghost Adventure shows. Like not it's Ghost Adventures included, but not just Ghost Adventures. One of my favorite shows of all fucking time, Dead Files.
Fuck.
Which I love it. Ironically.
But it's fun to watch.
Oh yeah, man, it is hilarious.
You're talking about chaos wizards.
Fucking this lady, Amy Adams. No, that's an actor.
Yeah.
That's a good actress.
I'll edit in a computer voice. Like I did in Castlevania.
Amy Allens. It was Amy Allens. I am so bad at remembering names. Amy Allens.
Oh my god, the Coen brothers. How did I forget the Coen brothers?
Yeah, that's your voice.
Yeah. Anyway, she is supposedly psychic. She goes into these houses, and so does a Boston cop, an ex-cop. And so they go in.
Oh, I forgot about the cop.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. So they go in.
Unbelievable show.
Right. They go in at different times, so they supposedly don't talk to each other. And the way the show is edited is that the cop will find something out, and then we'll cut to that night where Amy is doing a psychic reading on the house. And the cop will find out, there was a drowning in that house, or something. And then we'd cut to later that night with Amy, and she's like, oh, I feel water. Water's just everywhere. Fucking shit. Damn. She swears a lot.
I just feel water everywhere.
Oh, it's like I'm a 5-year-old.
It's like I'm drowning.
And that's literally where it'll cut to black.
I can't take shows like that seriously because I don't believe in ghosts.
Oh, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I like. What's the fucking one where it's just a bunch of guys and it's always what's that one?
Ghost Adventures.
It's Ghost Adventures?
Yeah.
They are so stupid. I was like, ghosts, are you there? I'm talking to you. It's just guys shouting in an empty room in the dark.
Did you hear that? James, did you hear that?
Did you hear that? Oh, I think...
Let's hear it back.
If you play back the footage, there's a little speck in the corner. And what that is a spirit orb. And a spirit orb is like a condensed... like a ghost orb.
I don't know, that kind of looks like dust to me.
No, it's...
Shut up.
That might just be the reflection off the camera. Shut up, Daryl. It's not. It's a spirit orb.
Do you want those credits or not?
I want the credits.
Then you shut the fuck up. That is a spirit orb.
You hold the boom mic. Don't interfere with the actors.
Now go in the corner and whisper, get out.
Cut this part. I remember that there's like, it's always like a speck or like literally a lens flare. And they're always like, that's a spirit orb.
Yes.
It's like, what is a spirit orb? And why aren't we just calling them ghosts?
Yeah, right.
Oh, this is the part where, speaking of, he puts the ghost back into paintings. And that concludes Area 1.
Through a very Ghostbusters device.
Yeah. Ghostbustin.
Bustin.
You've never seen that video before, and then I played it for you after you recorded.
I don't know why you would expect me to have seen that video.
It's got 5 million views. You could have been one. Bustin makes me feel good.
I was singing the theme song, and James was singing the the Ghostbusters theme song.
Yeah.
To be clear. And then James was singing a fucked up version of it, and then like expected me to pick up that he was singing the fucked up version.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
Okay. But it's literally it just sounds like the original lyrics.
Bustin'. Check that video out. It's if check out the video Bustin'. It's if the Ghostbusters theme came out of a parallel universe where everything is similar but different. That's what that theme is. So yeah, this is about. I guess we'll stop it from here. I guess we got 2 or 3 episodes out of this.
Definitely enough to tie us over. So,
all right.
So what we'll do
when we pick this up, we'll be at Area 2. We'll be actually playing.
Right.
And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. We never get to finish a video with an actual outro.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. Oh, if you like outros, just say something. If not, we're just gonna keep doing it this way.
You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll keep doing it regardless.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Bye.